Now, before we get into today's video, I thought I'd get on here and just do the right thing, give a plug to the sponsors I've got. So, obviously we've got Pirate Spinnerbaits. They are unreal quality. Armo's a great mate of mine. That's how I got into lure fishing. We met through work in Shepparton, and I just can't recommend his stuff enough. He's stocked in trallies and mulwala camp fish and ski, but also he is on Instagram. So if you want to buy directly from Armo and have a chat, he's on Instagram. Reach out to him. He's only one man and a family doing the business, so yeah, he's pumping out some good quality product and not compromising in that regard. So if you're looking for some spinnerbaits, you're looking for something a little bit different, jump on and grab some from him. We've got Fish On Co, which I'm wearing one of their shirts at the moment. They've been great. They're just two blokes from Queensland that have started up a business, just making some fishing gear, mainly shirts, hats, beanies, fishing shirts. So get on, have a look at their website, have a look at their Instagram. I'm a massive fan of it. Their biggest sort of fit, so make sure you maybe buy a size down, but they are great. Like, I've had this shirt for ages. I've washed it plenty of times. It still looks like when I brought it out of the packet. So their fishing shirts are great. Mine's a size 2 up. I didn't size down for that one, but that's because we're winter down here in Victoria. So I'm putting it over all my jumpers and stuff to keep them clean. But get on, support a small business, and yeah, buy some gear off them. Now, the major one is Standard Squeeze. So they make an absolutely amazing product. They've got a wide range at the moment, and I can't recommend them enough. Everyone runs their certain brand of coolers and stuff when they're away, but the Standard Squeeze 4-in-1 is just fantastic. 4-in-1 is in the name for a reason. So you can have hot drinks in it with the sipper thing here. You can have cold drinks in it. You can have it like a scotch glass, and you've also got this here. So this rubber bit on the bottom goes over all your cans, all your stubbies, everything to keep them secure, and they stay cold forever. So if you're after a new cooler for camping or fishing, get on the website, get one of these. They're a good price, and you won't be disappointed in the quality. I reached out to them the other day because me and the wife had a bit of a cocktail night here at home, just a bit of a date night, and they sent me this. It's the 2-in-1. It is fantastic for mixing cocktails. So you've got the cocktail lid here, and it also comes with a sipper lid like that for, I'm guessing, if you want to use it for big coffees or you actually want to drink out of it. But that was unreal. That was a good night. And then you've got the Standard Squeezers. So this is their main product, obviously. If you're away camping and that, we all know what it's like. We've all been there, and I know I've woken up very crook every now and then from not taking care of what I'm drinking and just free pouring. So these ones are great. You can keep a track of what you're drinking, but you can also still just go normal and free pour if you like. But yeah, they're obviously like the old 2-stroke bottles, so you just squeeze them. It's a full shot in there. Fill it up with whatever you like, but they're great for camping. You don't take the glass bottles so they don't smash everywhere. We've all been camping where mates have smashed glass and they end up in someone's foot the next time. So get on their website, get some of these. They're stocked in a few of the local fishing joints, but I can't recommend them enough. They've just brought out a new product, which is the double shot. So for those that like drinking their scotch or their spirits and the single's not enough, or they're always pouring 2, the double shot's on there. So get on the website, have a look at them guys, and support me sponsors. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to another episode. I'm out in the shed today, just condensing some gear down and getting ready for a trip tomorrow. I'm heading to mulwala in the morning. It's going to be a nice early wake up for me. Leaving Bendigo at 4 a.m. So hopefully get on the water in time for some early morning surface action. But I got an invite from Mitch. I've been chatting to him on Instagram for a fair while now. He was the one that actually suggested for me to go up to Yulupna, up to near Toke. So we know that I got some success up there. Old gents did anyway. But yeah, so we just decided to catch up. We've been talking for a while, but Mitch is pretty good. Go and check out his Instagram. I'll leave his link in my bio. But he catch some nice cod. Young fella that's getting the work in, and he lives local to Toke, so he fishes that water a lot, and he's got a lot of expertise. But he's fished mulwala a lot more than I have. I've probably only been there about 4 times. So yeah, the plan is to go there and learn a few tips off him, and yeah, hopefully get onto some good cod. So I'm just out here condensing some of this stuff down. Obviously, going on someone else's boat, you don't want to bring too much gear. And as you can see, like most other lure fishermen, I have way too many lures and I don't use half of them. So trying to pick and choose what I'm going to use for the onslaught tomorrow, and hopefully they'll come through with the goods. No matter how much gear I bring, I always just go back to the same sort of lures and tend to run only 5 lures maybe for the day tops. So I'm just here trying to condense them down to that one tackle box and get me rod and that ready. So first of all, with me rod, I'm going to run the heavier Tachula Daiwa rod. I've got my Shimano Corrado 300 on that with some 50-pound braid, so it's running pretty well. I've only used it once, but I absolutely love this rod. It feels real good in the hands. It's the 6 to 12 kilo model, so slightly heavier, 6'6". Great for boat fishing. I've got a swim bait rod, but it's sort of, I'm getting a bit sick of it. If I'm not going on big days, I don't really see the point in taking it. I'm sort of using that shorter rod for that, which is great. In regards to the gear I'm going to be taking, I've got the Samaki grippers here. I haven't tried them yet, but they're new. I've got the scissors. I've got my leader here. This is just 50-pound leader. I've got 50-pound braid on. I sort of don't really run much heavier than that. And I've got my life jacket here. So that's just one of the inflatable bum bag ones, which seems to be doing the job. I absolutely love it. So, yeah. As you can see, there's a lot of gear here, but I've managed to condense it down slightly, and I'm still deciding what to take from here. So, out of my surface lures I've got the Blister Tremor in the redfin colour. I honestly haven't used that hardly any. I don't know why, it's not my go-to. It's obviously quite heavy to throw around, but they do get a lot of fish according to the internet, so you never know. I'll take it with me and maybe I'll chuck it around. I've got the Blister Hunchback. I use this a fair bit, love it. I've only got a couple of fish on it, but yeah, really like that. That's just in the duck colour. Now I've got the slightly smaller Cod Cracker. This is hands down my favourite surface lure. I don't think it matters about the colour with them, to be honest, but this one's got a wider sort of belly on it. Real quick, fast motion in the water. I've upgraded the hooks on it and yeah, wrapped with that one. As you can see, with a bit of the paint missing in that, I've got a couple of cod on that one. So that's usually my go-to. I'll usually chuck that on most of the morning. And then from Jentz's massive expedition with his meatery, I've gone out and bought a cod hopper. This is more of a paddler lure, so more like your Pompey. That's just something different. In regards to swim baits, I've lost a couple, so I don't have many left, but I've got the Focus one here. That's more of a sort of brim sort of colour, nice silver one with a chin weight on it. I'll take that one. And then I've got the Mega Bass one here, so that's nice bright colours, so yeah, I'll give that a go as well. I've got a chin weight for that one. Swim baits, that's sort of all I've got. I don't use them that much, but Mitch said he's going to teach me. He uses them a fair bit, so yeah, large spinnerbaits. So I've got a couple here. I've got the Big Rig, the all black one. That seems to do some damage. I haven't caught any on it yet, but the boys did pretty well on it last time we went to mulwala. I've got the sort of natural colour single blade in the Big Rig, so that should be alright. I like natural colours at mulwala. I don't know why, but I've always done alright on the more natural stuff. And then I've just made up a couple of cheeky ones here. Armo makes great spinner baits, and he's got nice big paddles on them. But with these smaller blade, twin blade ones, so they make less of disruption in the water, but a nice fast motion. I like putting a little tail on them, so I've just got a just more of a fish coloured with a white tip tail on it, just some soft plastic with a stinger hook. So I've got that one in the orange, and then I've got a white one here as well. So I'll give them a run. Smaller spinner baits, which I probably won't use, but I've got the purple one off the board with a willow, a greeny red one off the board. I've got the pink as well, and the fire tip one here. So I'll take them with me. If we're not getting anything on the bigger lures, I'll chuck maybe one of them on and just see what we can rustle up. Diver lures. Now this is Mitch's forte, so he gets a lot of his cod on the diver lures on the river, so he said bring a few along, so I've just picked out a couple. I've got the Ruby here. I love this lure. I bought it from mulwala fishing shop there, so this is unreal. I just love the action of it and everything, but it's good to, it's got a lot of buoyancy in it, so it's good to dive it down quick and then let it lift up. So I'll use that one for a fair bit of the day. A couple of orgies here, just little divers. Now, I've got a bigger orgy I bought the other day from McCredden's. It's one of the more shallow dive ones, so it's only 10 foot to 15 foot. So I've heard a lot of rumours that big cod in the winter come up in the water. So hopefully that one being closer to the top might do the trick. This is one you would have seen on Instagram that I found out. Loddon a little while ago, hooked it on my way back in, and I absolutely love it. So I've had a few people reach out to me and wanting to buy it, but yeah, I used it the other day, and it is a cool action, nice lure to use, so I'll give that one a run. And then we've got the blister in the cod colour, the dino. So last time I went to mulwala, didn't get a lot of fish, but we got, the only fish I did get were on this, so hopefully that comes through with the goods again. But I'm not really sure what to kick out of this. I'll probably, honestly, we'll get rid of the cod hopper. I don't really need it. I think 3 surface lures is still a bit excessive for one trip, so I'll get rid of that one. I'll keep all the divers, spinner baits, and the swim baits, and that should sort of tick me along down to 1 tackle box. So, yeah. I'm really excited about this trip. What I want to do with the YouTube page, we obviously know there's plenty of fishermen out there. There's plenty of people that love catching cod and can go out all day, every day and catch big cod. So, with the incorporation of live scopes and stuff, it's obviously making it a little bit harder for people like myself that are getting started and not willing to lash out and buy that. So yeah, like I said, I'm honestly pretty new to lure fishing. I'm trying to create content that you guys will like from a point of view of someone that's not an expert or somebody that just doesn't roll out every session and catch a meatery. So my plan is to actually catch up with guys I meet through Instagram and stuff like that. Hopefully they're not all dodgy, but yeah, just catch up with them, go out fishing with them hopefully, or they can come out fishing with me on my boat and just learn techniques from other people. And everyone's got their specialty. Everyone, you know, you've got some people out there that are unreal at swim baits. I don't use them personally that much. You've got people that only fish surface and they're kings at that. I have had some good success on surface, but nothing huge. You've got other people that swear by divers and they don't use spinnerbaits at all. And then I'm one of the guys that I smash spinnerbaits. I've loved using spinnerbaits. I get most of my fish on them. I like the fact that you don't get hooked up as much, but that's through technique and learning. Like when I first started using spinnerbaits, I lost that many of them. I was probably Armo's best customer at the start there. So yeah, the idea is just to learn off people, learn off how they do things, and hopefully get to the point where I might know what I'm talking about. There's been a few guys commenting on it and giving me some advice, which has been great. I really appreciate that stuff, and I'm trying to make sure I reply to everyone. But yeah, keep watching, like and subscribe. It helps me out heaps, and hopefully you like some of the fish we catch. If we catch some fish, that'd be nice.